What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Slightly Influenced Podcast. This is episode 5.
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Count them up.
Damn, it's been a month and a half, man.
Month and a half already.
Rolling, bro.
Woo!
Instagram's doing well. Started off as like kind of a joke, like a little meme we were doing, but it's doing pretty well, man. Got 60K on the IG right now.
Already?
Views. Feeling good, man. How you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this, Paul. You know, it feels so nice to be so influential. You know?
Let them know.
Having all those people come out in them comments letting us know how right we are all the time. You know what I mean?
Me or we?
Say what now?
Me or we?
Oh, whoa. Hold on there, brother.
We had speaking of Instagram, we had a poll this morning about which drink we're going to make today. I was surprised by the winner. We had a whiskey sour.
Whiskey
won
sour.
The poll. I want to cheers you.
I want you to go ahead and describe what is in a whiskey sour for the audience at home.
Yeah, before we taste it. A whiskey sour. The cool thing about the whiskey sour is it's got egg white in it, right? It gives it the frothy beer, almost foam on the top. It gives it a little creamy texture going on. It's really just lemon juice, simple syrup, and whiskey. Some good whiskey. We got some E. Craig in here. Decent little whiskey we got. But let's go ahead and get into it, man.
You know, when I woke up this morning, I was like, I just want to consume raw eggs.
Hell yeah.
That's what I thought to myself. Rocky Balboa time.
A little stiff.
I'll tell you what. Hey, you know what?
It was a little stiff, but it's good.
Sometimes you got to remember to mute your laptop. You know what I mean?
Hell, like
hey, I don't mind me a stiff drink.
Yeah. You like the creaminess of it, though? It's kind of like a head, like a beer head almost.
I don't mind the creamy.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me about your week, Paul. How was your week leading up to this? You know?
Worked all week. Weekend was pretty good. Had a solid weekend. We went out this weekend. We went to Bolden Acres, good little Austin bar down here. Watched the fight. Watched some. What else did we watch? We watched some soccer game. Austin FC soccer game.
FC.
Jon Jones whooped that ass like we would. But other than that, man, it was solid.
Go.
Went to a concert last night. We saw Division.
DVSN.
Division, one of my favorite R&B artists.
Who
recent
opened?
history.
Multiplication? No, I'm sorry. My bad.
It was just some DJ. I don't know what the fuck it was. Some girl DJ.
Sure.
It was decent.
Sure.
But it's a cool little bar, man. Stubbs in Austin's a good little venue. I like it. So, how about you?
That's fair enough. So, like you said, on was it Saturday night? We went out to Bolden Acres and we watched the Jon Jones fight, and it was a good old time. It was a great old time, actually. You know, we you placed a large bet on Jon Jones.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, one of the largest of your life.
No, the largest of my life.
And you hit, and you got worried there right before the fight. You were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done it."
Man, because I was so deep in the hole already as it was. I owed this fucking bookie like a few $100. I'm like, I gotta dig myself out. So I placed a huge ass bet on Jon Jones. Payout wasn't really proportionate to how much I bet on him, but I still won. So I'll take it, man.
It was a heart bet, you know.
Yeah.
And those sometimes are the best bets,
I
but
feel
most
that.
of the time, the worst bets. Anyways, let me tell you about my morning. Okay. So we had very similar weekends, but very different mornings. I'll tell you what. So I'll just say I went into work. I opened. And when I open, I'm the only person there, you know? And I won't say where I work. I'll keep that unspecified for legal reasons. So let's just say, allegedly, I went to work this morning and I opened by myself. And the first thing you do when you get to work is you count the safe. You know why you count the safe, Paul?
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Money is what's most important. So you got to make sure the money's right. That's what matters. So start counting up the safe. What's the first thing I see in the safe? A phone and a wallet. So let's just say, allegedly, my company I work for isn't open on Sundays, right? So Saturday morning, keep in mind, it is Monday today. Saturday, I work Saturday morning, didn't close. So I didn't know anything about this phone or wallet. Where did this phone or wallet come from? First thing I do is touch the phone to activate. It's some Android, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to activate it because I'm figuring, you know, there should be like 13 missed calls, you know, like who has my phone, you know, like that type beat, you know. It's dead.
Oh.
It's dead. You know, what do you figure? Android. Anyways, sending green text messages. But so then I'm like, let me open up the wallet and see if there's an ID. and I can see if I can find this woman and send her stuff, or like let her know, hey, it's at my undisclosed job.
What if you do assignments of women?
Well, it was like a woman wallet. Like it was like a wallet that would go in a purse. Like it's got a latch on it. You know what I mean?
Valid.
So I open up this latch wallet, and what's inside? Syringes! Syringes with some questionable material inside of them. No. I'm just saying.
What color was it?
You ever see like white plastic that's like 30 years old?
Like melted plastic?
Like yellow. Okay. Like it's been out in the sun too long. You know what I mean? And a little spoon in there.
Shooting H. They shooting that H pack.
Oh, it made my skin crawl, man. I was like,
you should have tried some.
Oh, dude, I just immediately went to the sink and just started dousing myself down in hand sanitizer. It was so disgusting, man. But then I'm thinking, and I need some advice on this, okay? Do you throw it away? Do you throw away the crack?
I mean, it doesn't have street value, really. It's like $10 maybe.
But here's my thing. Let's say eventually this lady pins down this location. She's like, this is where my phone is.
I thought you were trying to like resell it. That was like what you're going with.
Wait, what? No, I'm holding it for this woman.
Okay.
But that's like when the cop stops you and you're like, these are my friend's pants. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, who's to say? Who's to say at this point in time? But my question is, right, because I'm not going to throw away a phone. What do I look like? Jeff Bezos? I'm
Okay.
That probably means a lot to that lady. Probably the wallet too. But my whole thing is like, I'm not going to throw away the phone. So if she comes and retrieves her phone, but the wallet's missing, then she knows I know that she does crack, you know? So like, what do I do in that scenario? What would you do? I need some advice.
So the wallet and the phone were inside the safe?
Yes, both.
So it's one of your employees.
Well, I talked to the last employee that was on duty, and honestly, I was too hard on the Broncos last week. He's a big Broncos fan. So you know what? I think they might make playoffs. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But what I will say is, I asked him, and he said, yeah, somebody like dumped out their backpack to get their like card out of it, and she left those two items behind.
Where?
Like up front.
So how did it end up in the safe? You put them in the safe?
Yeah.
Like a safe hiding spot, I guess.
Well, just so you know, this is how it's done at my undisclosed location. But if somebody ever leaves their phone, you're not just gonna leave their phone sitting there.
Just put it like in a desk drawer or something, like a filing cabinet. I don't know.
Well, I put it in the safe. I mean, 6 to 1, half a dozen to another. What are you doing with the crack kit? Is the question.
What if he's lying? What if it's his crack?
Well, I'll tell you what ended up happening. No. I'm not letting you get away with this.
I'm just asking.
What if it is his crack kit? What are you doing with it?
I don't know.
That's my question.
I think I'd just ask him. Like, hey, you doing crack? You on crack right now?
Well, like I work
Cracked
with the
out?
guy. You know, when you work with somebody, you know, I feel bad about this too. I mean, you almost spend as much time at work as you do at your home.
Maybe he's a functioning crackaholic, dude.
No, come on. Are you accusing my coworker of doing crack?
I'm just throwing the options
What
out there,
is more
man.
likely?
I'm just throwing the options
That
out
some
there.
random customer was doing crack, or somebody I work with every day?
I understand losing your wallet, but your phone and your wallet.
Why won't you answer the crack question,
What is the
Paul?
question? What's the question?
What are you doing with the crack kit?
I would ask him, like, hey, you doing crack?
Okay, he's not doing crack. That's the answer. What are you doing with the crack kit? You throwing it away, or are you keeping it for the person? Because there's also a phone there, Paul. Oh yeah, you left out the phone.
But like,
You left out the phone there, brother.
if you were shooting up H and you knew it was in there, would you come back for it? Because they would know.
You think you're just ditching the phone like
You're
that?
taking the L. I think I would.
Okay, well, here's what I did. I threw away the crack
Yeah, I
kit.
think that's the right decision. Yeah.
And if that lady comes, or she's watching, I'm sorry. But if she comes, I never found your wallet.
Never seen it.
Yeah, never seen it. Only got the phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my week, or my morning, really. What a dilemma to be in. How many crack kits do you just stumble across? You know what I mean?
Can't say that I have.
Also, if you got a crack kit with you, get like a Wii strap thing for your wrist. You know what I mean? Like, how are you just gonna leave your crack kit behind? Like, of all things to leave behind.
You don't want to lose sight of that for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
keychain.
Well, speaking of our weekend or our personal lives, we watched the Jon Jones fight over this past weekend. What is your opinion after watching that Jon Jones fight? Oh, also, by the way, this is a plug for Stream East. Everybody watch Stream East.
Stream East is the best.
Yeah, don't pay for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, never have, never will. The snooze was a... I'm sorry. The fight was a snoozer.
A snoozer?
It ended like in 15 seconds. It was
Does
like
that make it a snoozer?
Yeah, I want to watch a good fight.
Doesn't everybody talk about Mike Tyson from the 90s, about how cool he was, and all his fights ended in like 15 seconds?
But it wasn't like a knockout. He just like made him tap. Imagine if you paid for that. You'd be upset.
You got me there.
Like
But if I paid for any professional fight or like a mixed martial art fight or boxing match, I'd be upset because usually it's not worth whatever they're charging.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Never really. But yeah, Jon Jones kind of cemented the GOAT status for sure, I'd say. I mean, what else does he have to prove from this point?
I mean, how incredible.
Yeah.
How incredible. And it just makes you think too, if he could just if he would have just had his shit together, he could probably even be so much better than what he is now. You know what I mean? He took 3 years off, you know?
I mean, even when he was doing coke and shit, he was still winning. Did you hear him on like the Joe Rogan podcast when like before?
Do you think
every
he was
fight,
winning?
Do you know what I'm talking about? He said before every fight he would get fucked up like 2 nights before, so in case he does lose, he can blame it on like that safety net. He'd be like, oh well, I was fucked up 2 nights ago. But he never did lose.
Well, see, the vibe I got before this fight was that he didn't do that before this fight.
He seems like a good guy now.
Yeah. First thing you do is you thank Jesus. Oh. You might as well thank the Girl Scouts while you're at it. You know what I mean? It's like, how wholesome can he get?
I think he's like walking grandmas across the streets and crowded intersections and shit.
But that's what you gotta do, you know? Because if you live the first half of your career as like, I'm gonna hit pregnant women in the street while I drive and run away.
I feel like if
you got to start walking grandmas across the street sometime.
If you're gonna be that kind of person, I feel like UFC is the sport to be that person in. If any sport.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah.
Because it kind of adds to the mystique of the fighter in general.
Kind of adds to the marketing value, I think.
I don't think anyone can make the argument that he is not the greatest, and I mean this wholeheartedly, greatest combat sports athlete of all time. All time.
Yeah.
Jon Jones.
He's the best UFC fighter ever. But like, when you say combat sports, you're talking about like Bruce Lee. You're talking about Mike Tyson too. So hold
on. The first person you went to is Bruce Lee.
Like, those are like top 2.
Why Bruce Lee?
He's a fucking fighter. He's like the most like badass like character.
He's like a $130.
Yeah, but he's like a badass though, you know.
I would like to see Bruce Lee. I would like to see Bruce Lee versus Mike Tyson.
Well, that's
you're getting your shit rocked.
That's
homie.
a heavyweight versus like a fucking welterweight.
That's my point. Who's the baddest man on the planet?
Like pound for pound, or just straight up like?
Don't give me the pound for pound shit. I'm saying if you're in a room, who would you rather fight?
Well, then yeah, it's Mike Tyson or Jon Jones, one of those two. Yeah.
Like prime Mike Tyson, like 19-year-old Mike Tyson. That's scary. But here's the thing.
He's a psychopath.
Here's the thing. You think he like if it's a fight, I think Jon Jones might have him.
Like a street fight, no rules.
Yeah, no rules, man.
Mike Tyson might start biting you, bro.
Oh, you got a point. You got a point. But Jon Jones is gonna go for the eye poke. You know? Well, speaking of dudes that don't know how to act, I wore this shirt on purpose today.
Ooh.
I don't know if you can catch it on camera. Ja Morant. I am a fan.
Of what?
Ja Morant. I was on the train before anybody else. I was watching him in college. I was like, this guy's gonna be great.
Kent State. No, he was really
good.
It
It
makes
makes me sick to my stomach, Ja. Ja Morant. We support you. Right, Paul?
Yeah.
You support Ja.
I support him.
We support you, man. You just got to make smarter decisions. And you know what? I'm so thankful that he's taken this break and he's working on himself.
He deleted his socials.
He should.
Yeah.
He absolutely should. There's there's no reason to be flashing a gun in a strip club. That just seems kind of weird to me. 1. 2, there's no reason to post it live on social media.
You know what I think? I think he's fucking lucky that David Stern's under the ground right now. David Stern would have him fucking murdered by morning.
Dude, they were fucking finding Allen Iverson for not being in dress code.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Carmelo got suspended for 15 games for like fucking around, some kind of thing. And they like find out about it before social media happened.
Here's my question.
They're the feds, dude.
What happened to the Second Amendment? Here's my thing. The thing that got him suspended is kind of fucked up if you think about it. The thing that got Ja Morant suspended is fucked up because he literally pointed a gun at another NBA player, allegedly. He allegedly pointed a gun at a 17-year-old, right? But the thing that gets him suspended is just showing a gun on Instagram.
But it's like in the same like 2-week span though. So how many like straws can the camel have before the fucking back breaks? You know what I mean? That's probably the last straw, and they're like, okay, well it's time. Like,
okay, let me break it down for the audience.
That's like the worst PR move you could do. If you're already in trouble for gun shit, why go on IG Live like, you know, like.
Let me break it down for the audience at home because I don't think we actually properly explained what's going on. So last week we talked about Ja Morant and how he pulled a gun on a 17-year-old last summer. So very recently, he was on a road trip. He wasn't even at Memphis. It was at Denver, and he's at a strip club on Facebook or Instagram Live, and he pulls out a gun and he's like waving it around, you know, at the strip club, and
which means he took it.
It makes no sense.
Which means he took it on the plane.
Yeah.
That's how you're getting to Denver. Yeah, he took a gun on a plane.
Yeah, and like the FBI's looking into him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bag fumbler. Ja Morant is a bag fumbler.
Dude, it's just hard to watch because you see these guys in the NBA who like their careers is over and they still have like awesome post basketball careers.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, but like how is he gonna fucking have that? He keeps fucking around, man. Like, I don't know, bro.
You gotta be before anything, Ja, before you even have to be smart. Before you even have to like think about your decisions, you gotta be marketable.
Don't play with the money.
You gotta be marketable,
Don't
Ja.
play with the money. Don't play with it.
It makes me sick because I love you and I don't want you to miss out on money, Ja.
Cheers to that. Don't play with the money. That shit's not good.
You know what? This is episode 5, and I think every week it gets more and more delicious.
Look at what we're drinking. Can this camera see me? Look at this shit, dude.
Before we get into some off-topic, non-sports things, I want to touch on something real quick. I want to touch on the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, God.
Are you a big fan of the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm not.
I'm the biggest fan of the Dallas Cowboys. But look here, all right? I'm not one of those Dallas Cowboy fans. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
I'm not one of those guys.
You're getting into a racial territory right now.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No. You're taking it somewhere I wasn't trying to take it, Paul. Please.
You're getting ethnicity.
No. There are some Cowboy fans that are delusional.
You've been there, though.
One time I was talking to a Cowboy fan. This was last year, keep in mind.
Okay.
And he said, man, I really want to bring back Dez Bryant. I said, homie, stop. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones, if you didn't know, is the owner of the Cowboys. He's been running his motherfucking trap. He's been running his trap up and down, everywhere on the radio. Another shot, man? Man, you tackled this whiskey sour and everything, man.
Yes.
Welcome to the Heavily Influenced Podcast. But he's been running his trap on goddamn Twitter. That's where I see it,
Okay.
at the very least. He said, we're going to make a big move this offseason. Then he said like 3 things. You ready? We're going to make a big move this offseason. Then he said, it's hard to make your offense better when you pay your quarterback that much money.
In the same interview, he said he's going to pay Dak again. He's going to re-sign Dak.
Correct.
Yeah.
He also said that you can guarantee our year won't depend on one player, including the quarterback. That's what he said. And he said he can't get Dak that much help. So, what do you think's going to happen, Paul? I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. Give me some good news.
I know for a fact the Rams are cleaning house, especially on their defense. Jalen Ramsey's out there. Who's the outside linebacker or DN, the edge they had? They're cutting him.
Bobby Wagner is going to be on the free
Him
market.
too. They have an edge.
I believe Frank Clark. Is that his name?
Different guy. I think it's Leonard or something.
No. Hold on. On the Chiefs.
Yeah, he's gone too.
He's gone too. He's a possibility.
Yeah, a lot of defensive options. They're all old, but I think Jalen Ramsey's a valuable option. I could see them trading for Stephon Diggs.
Here's my thing. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for 20 years, okay? And you can make a clip out of this, Justin.
Shot to that.
Shot to that.
Prayers to you.
Here is my prediction for the Dallas Cowboys offseason. We will make no trades that include draft capital. We will not draft away or send away one draft pick. That is my first prediction. 2, at most, we will get a middling, very aged, maybe signed to a 1-year contract veteran.
What side of the ball?
Defense. Defense. Probably like we're losing Dante Fowler. We'll probably get someone to replace him, if I had to guess.
You need offensive weapons.
We do.
Yeah.
Here's my guess. I think we take offensive weapons in the draft. I think the first pick we take is either going to be a wide receiver or tight end. That is my prediction. And I think Jerry Jones doesn't spend more than $20 million in free agency. That's my guess. He gets no one big.
Yeah.
And what makes me sick is DeAndre Hopkins is sitting there. And he made a video today saying he wants to get traded to the Dallas Cowboys.
I heard the Patriots too. That's the most likely option for him. But what you're describing is just the typical Cowboys offseason, man. Like, there's nothing new here.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that pisses me off as a Cowboys fan. Because this is the one time of year to make a difference, Jerry Jones. And this is when he tries to sell us on all this bullshit that he's about to do. And he never does anything. Even when Dak was a rookie, he got him no help. When Dak had a rookie contract. Got him no help. It wasn't until he made that Amari Cooper trade, which blows my mind, that the Cardinals are asking for a second round for DeAndre Hopkins, and we were so willing to give a first for Amari Cooper.
He did well, though.
He did well, but he's not as good as DeAndre Hopkins.
Right, yeah.
Even now.
I agree. I mean, but what you're talking about is from a ownership standpoint who tries to act like a GM, and he kind of is. But
he is the GM.
As long as we're both alive, that shit's not going to change, dude. Because guess who's next?
Steven.
His fucking son. Yeah. It's while we're alive, it's not going to change. Like, maybe your grandkids. Maybe.
You don't think in my lifetime?
No.
Okay, folks. At home, I am 25 years old. Do you think at home, before I die, the Dallas Cowboys will win a championship? Let me know.
Fuck no.
You think no?
I'll answer it for them. Yeah. No.
The Cubs won a championship recently.
That's baseball.
But that's 100 years, but they broke it.
Yeah.
They broke it. I mean, it's only been, It's only been like 30 years, you know? No big deal. I want the Dallas Cowboys so bad.
I just don't think so, man.
You haven't suffered through what I've suffered through. You haven't seen the Tony Romo, Marion Barber days.
I'm a Clippers fan, I'm a Texans fan, I'm a Texas A&M fan. I know all about those feelings you're describing right now.
All right, you got me beat there, you know? I'll root for whichever basketball team is most entertaining. I'll let you know that.
NBA?
Right, or? Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, when Golden State was winning all those championships, I was watching most of those playoff games.
I would watch them, wouldn't root for them, though. I'd watch them.
If they were playing a different team, I'd root for the other, or for Golden State to win.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. Shit, I was kind of sad when they lost to the Raptors. Fuck Kawhi.
Dude, that's like...
Fuck Kawhi.
Man, I'm a KD fan. I like KD.
Okay.
But him going down in that series...
Are you a KD fan?
I love KD, yeah.
Where are you putting KD?
It like ever?
Yeah.
Oh, he's top 10, for sure. Easily. He's the most lethal bucket getter, most lethal scorer ever, I think. Wherever on the court. It don't matter. He's over Bird. I'll say it again. He's over Bird. He's over Larry Bird.
You know what, Paul? Did I find your crack kit this morning?
Maybe. It's a truth potion.
Speaking of moves in the offseason for football, Derek Carr to the Saints.
I'm not moved by that.
Not moved by it at all.
Not moved by that,
Here's what I'll say, folks at home. Derek Carr, as a free agent, signed with the Saints for a 4-year deal, $150 or something like that. Whatever it is. I think they're making playoffs now. Because do me a favor, Paul.
NFC South is Panthers,
Buccaneers,
Bucks, them, and then who's the fourth?
the Falcons.
Falcons. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Name me a quarterback on any of the other teams. Go ahead.
Panthers are gonna draft one, which is not a playoff team.
But just right now, what do the other teams got at quarterback?
Mariota's probably not staying with that team.
He's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep.
Are the Bucks gonna rock out with fucking
Trask.
Kyle Trask?
Yep,
Really?
Yep. He's the starting quarterback
Holy
right now.
shit.
Yep.
That's tough.
Very tough.
That's
Very
the worst
tough,
division in
folks.
football now. When like 2 years ago they were the best.
You ready? Kyle Trask and Anthony Richardson are probably going to have very similar careers in terms
What
of
the
numbers.
fuck are you talking about? They're not similar at all in any
No,
stance.
I'm just saying in terms of how mid they're going to be.
career is.
Like, yeah.
Kyle
yeah.
Trask has never been a starting quarterback.
Listen, yeah, Anthony Richardson will probably go to a team that's like run first, and with like QB reads and shit. And so he'll probably have way more rushing yards than Kyle Trask. But I'm just saying in terms of how mid they are, they'll be very similar.
I think he's closer to Justin Fields than anything.
Don't get me wrong. Justin Fields is kind of mid. You can't just keep losing game after game after game and not be considered kind of mid.
Name a receiver on the Bears.
I can't. But my whole thing is I've definitely watched some Bears games this past year.
And
Don't know if you have.
I have watched a lot, and they got pretty damn close to beating a lot of those games, bro.
But a lot of the time, Justin Fields came up kind of short.
The second year
When you
quarterback.
needed him.
The second year.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But what year is Kyle Trask?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't either.
Yeah.
I couldn't either.
He's a lifelong backup. I'm surprised he's going to start this fucking season.
It's because Tom Brady's surprise retired just so he can get traded to the Dolphins. That's happening this summer. Tom Brady is coming out of retirement to play with the Dolphins.
I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it, man.
Yep.
Stay in Miami. Why would you not want to live in Miami?
And where's
Retire?
Lamar Jackson going? Did you see Adam Schefter pranked and said he was going to the Commanders?
There's a prank, yeah. He'll probably be a Falcon. I guess he'll be in a Falcon.
I would love to see Lamar as a Falcon,
Yeah.
bro. And
Cool.
if Lamar's not going to be a Falcon, can we get Kyle Pitts up out of there? Why would you draft Kyle Pitts
Don't even get me started on
if you're
that.
going through a rebuild
Yeah, it's awful.
at the 4 pick?
Dude, I had him on my fantasy team last year, and I watched so many Falcons games because of that. They just look the other way. They don't even acknowledge him, dude. It's awful. It's hard to watch.
How do you pick that kid? Okay, folks at home, he's a tight end that's very fast, very good at catching the ball.
He's the closest thing to Calvin Johnson we've had yet.
and
like,
they don't throw passes to him.
It's awful.
They just make him run block
Yeah.
every play. What are we doing?
It's bad. I watched him in person in college, and he fucking balls out, man. He's lethal.
We need to get back
Right.
to the subject at hand, though. Derek Carr just signed a contract with the Saints.
I don't care.
You don't care at
I'm
all?
not moved by that.
They're going to be a playoff team now. I mean, that's just a fact.
By a technicality, I mean, that division.
You don't
so
think they
weak.
could sneak
Like,
one in?
playoff win?
Yeah.
No. 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 Not only no, but
You
fuck
sitting
no.
on the people in New Orleans like that? People in New Orleans, you going to take that?
I love Hurricanes.
You can't say that, Paul. Hey, we've been to New Orleans multiple times. We love y'all as a city.
I
Absolutely.
can't say I love the people. It's a fun city. It's a fun city, but it's kind of rough.
I can't believe you just.
It's kind of rough at some points.
Can't
man.
believe you just said that. I have said in the past. Okay, I think in my lifetime, like our kids won't be able to visit New Orleans because it doesn't
It's
exist.
gonna be underwater.
Yeah,
It's gonna be Atlantis.
yeah. We're gonna tell legends of New Orleans. You know, we went there one day and it was a hell of a time.
The mystical city of New Orleans.
But now you can't go anymore.
Fuck, man.
I promise you. Folks at home, listen, I love New Orleans. I'm a fan.
It's a good cultural city for sure.
But you're telling me in 30 years, we won't have had the discussion in the meantime that, oh, fuck, that hurricane that hit New Orleans is wild.
It's either,
and it's underwater now.
It's either underwater or under martial law.
I'm just saying.
It's under something.
If you visited New Orleans recently, I wouldn't be shocked if one of, if the whole town was gone. Gone. Wiped off like Atlantis.
You seen The Last of Us? It's like the set.
The set of The Last of
where they
Us.
filmed
They didn't even dress it up. They even dress it up. They just filmed in New Orleans. Listen. No, I will not allow this to happen. I will not allow the image of me to come out saying I hate New Orleans. I love New Orleans.
I love it, yeah.
I love New Orleans.
It's cool, yeah. It's a good city.
What's the dessert? What's it called? The beignets?
Oh, little croissant kind of thing, but not croissant.
Come on.
What are they? Yeah.
Where else are you doing that? Where else can you eat alligator French fries, you know?
Beignets you can probably get at Post Oak Mall. But those are just donuts. That's all those are. Let's take a shot.
Stop shitting on New Orleans, man. I love the city. Listen, last time we went to New Orleans, a good friend of ours got robbed. It happens. You know, it happens, but it happens in every city. You know, you can't just blame New Orleans for that.
There's a higher rate.
They got the crispiest donuts on the block, man. Bro, we ate at Popeyes at New Orleans. It was like drinking milk straight from the teat, man. It was so good, bro. It was so good. It was fresh. It was fresh. It was like they made the seasoning right there.
Fuck, man.
Speaking of celebrating. St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Do you have a White Claw?
Yeah, I sure do have a White Claw.
I need a chaser. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any opinion? What okay. Let's say you flip your calendar to the next month. Boop, it's March. What is your opinion when you see St. Patrick's Day on that date, you know?
March is my favorite month. Yeah, I'll say that. The season's changing. We got spring break. My birthday.
What does that make you? What's your sign, Paul?
I'm an Aries.
Fuck, dude. Go ahead.
But I think St. Patty's Day is a top 3 holiday.
Is that your opinion?
We should have a holiday draft now.
Okay.
A serpentine holiday draft. Let's draft. You're round 1. What do you got?
Number 1?
Number 1 pick.
With a bullet. Christmas.
Okay. Number 2. New Year's. I got New Year's. Yeah.
That's your first pick in the draft?
That's the most celebratory, I get money, type shit. You know, it's like I'm celebrating my personal gains, my accomplishments, and my accomplishments for next year, too. It's what it is. I love New Year's, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, 911. I want to report a crime.
All right, round 2.
Halloween.
No.
What?
It's good. It is good, but it's not like round 1 material. No.
First of all,
Maybe
New
for,
Year's.
12.
New Year's isn't in my top. New Year's isn't in my top 5.
Oh, you're on drugs. No, you're tripping. What do you have? Fucking Valentine's Day in there? No. Shut the fuck up, dude. No.
Listen, I hate Valentine's Day.
It sucks.
Valentine's Day is the fucking worst.
It sucks. Yeah.
And you know, it's a good day to feel romantic and everything.
You can't fucking get reservations anywhere, man. Forget going out.
It feels so produced. It feels like somebody, like a marketing guy in the month of February was like, damn, sales are kind of low.
It's way too close to Christmas.
Yeah.
That's way too close to Christmas, dude.
Here's what throws me off. I'm a Capricorn.
I don't know what that means.
It means I was born in the month of January. So it goes Christmas, my birthday, Valentine. It's too much.
So
the year has ended.
You got a backloaded contract.
Well, yeah, because it goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas,
and then you
New
7
Year's,
months of nothing.
New Year's, my birthday, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and then we got to wait a little bit till I don't count Easter. That's not a holiday.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's a national. It's like you get off work like that Monday. You don't have to work for that Sunday. You get off work for that Monday.
Where do you work? I work at an unspecified location. I'm not getting that Monday off for Easter.
Or
Are you
Friday.
kidding me?
It's my bad. It's Friday. You get Good Friday off. It's like a thing.
You're a Catholic.
You are too. No, you're not.
No, sure not. I've never rubbed ashes on my forehead.
Oh.
What was the last thing? What was the last thing you gave up for Lent, brother?
I did sodas last year. I did sodas.
You drink sodas? What's wrong with you?
When I'm drinking alcohol.
Okay. So what? You just did straight tonics or something?
I did like water. Vodka waters. Yeah, with me.
That was your godly sacrifice.
I brought
is that you
Mios.
start drinking vodka waters.
I brought Mios to the bar, little squirt bottles, I brought the Mios.
That's the sacrifice you made to
Yeah,
Jesus.
man.
Was like, I'll start drinking tequila waters. You know what
You
I
gotta
mean?
give up something, man. What else you gonna give up? Minecraft? Fuck no.
Fish.
Well, you have to
Go
eat fish.
vegan for a month.
No, you have to eat fish during Lent because you can't eat red meat.
Yeah, go vegan. Show Jesus that you really care, Paul.
So you're gonna go no meat at all during Lent?
I'm give up something you actually want to give up.
Oh,
what is the point if you don't give up something you want to give up?
You're right. Yeah, that's the
You know,
whole
I'm not
purpose,
Catholic, so I don't know.
It's easier said than done. I'll say that. So, yeah.
Okay.
It sucks. Yeah.
Are you gonna give up something this year for Lent?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna give up?
It's already going on right now.
Working out.
Can we end it right here?
I'm gonna give up
podcast?
working out this year for Jesus.
No. I forgot to give up anything this year, to be honest. I forgot.
Has it already happened?
Yeah, it's going right now.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Give up the filet fish. You know.
I can't. I just
Do you
can't
not
do it,
eat
dude.
meat? How Catholic are you? You know what I mean?
I'm like baptized.
When
I don't know,
can you
like,
eat meat? Is my question.
Once Lent's over. I mean, you can't eat.
So
you
you
can't
haven't-
eat meat on Fridays. You can't eat meat on Fridays.
So you haven't been eating meat this whole week?
You can eat meat, but not on Fridays during Lent. That's what it is.
Not on Fridays.
Not on Fridays.
So what do you eat on Fridays? Walk me through your menu.
Last Friday, I went to an Italian deli. I got an eggplant parmesan sandwich, bro. Fuck, dude. Delicious.
You didn't eat meat through the whole day. Breakfast,
On
lunch,
Friday?
or dinner?
No, not red meat. You eat fish.
No bacon. No.
Bro, we grew up in College Station.
burgers.
Fucking everywhere down there serves fish on Fridays. Like,
It's true.
it was a thing.
It's true.
Like, yeah.
That's why the filet-o-fish is a thing. Because
Yeah.
McDonald's was like, fuck, we're not getting any sales on
Dude,
Friday.
Chick-fil-A, not Chick-fil-A.
That's meat.
Chicken Express.
Does that count as red meat?
Chicken? I think
No, it's poultry, right?
I think it still counts though.
So
It bleeds.
you don't fuck with chicken on Friday.
You can't fuck with chicken on Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But Chicken Express in College Station served catfish on Fridays, and it was so good. That's the
You're the only dude.
That's-
You're the only dude ordering catfish.
when I go to Chicken Express and order the fish platter or whatever. That's the high I'm chasing is the catfish fillet. They don't have that anymore.
Let
It's
me
just
ask you a
like
question, Paul.
tilapia, I guess. I don't know.
When you order the catfish at Chicken Express, what is their response?
I mean, during Lent they get it, and they probably have it on deck. Well, when
Tell
you
me-
order on like a Wednesday in like October, they're like, "Fuck,
Tell me they're not like,
pull around.
pull to the front. Fuck, dude.
It's gonna be 20 minutes. I'll wait.
I think we got a little bit away from the topic, and here's my final point. It goes Christmas, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. That's top three. Top three holiday right there.
My pick was next. It was St. Patrick's Day.
So give me your top three.
I'd say Christmas, New Year's, St. Patty's, and then Halloween's the close fourth. Halloween's
Okay.
close
So what's number 5?
Oh, do I have to pick one? I don't even know, dude. Like,
You don't know another
I mean, I know like Valentine's Day. I know like
Thanksgiving.
President's Day. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
No, yeah. Thanksgiving.
Do you not give thanks every year?
Thanksgiving's probably above Halloween.
You like
Yeah.
Thanksgiving? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I won't let
nah.
this slide,
Your family
brother.
don't get down. Your family don't get down
On
bro.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, man.
You don't get down on Halloween if that's the case.
do, but
if
we're-
that's the case,
we're
if
not in
that
co-
is the case, you
We're not
don't
in
get
co-
down on Halloween.
We're not in college anymore, man. Yeah, in college and like and when you're a toddler, I get it, but like now it's just like, okay, what do you do?
What are
with it?
you playing bingo?
I'm just saying.
Nowadays?
we're just kind of like past.
You don't go to Halloween parties? You know,
Not
what was your last
parties.
costume that you wore?
I was Prince. Yeah.
You dressed up as Prince on Halloween, and you're trying to tell me that you got to be Prince for a day.
Yeah. I'm white.
And you didn't like it? That's my point. You like that shit more than Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Don't even get me started.
Nah, man. Honestly, I can't.
Also, fuck the 4th of July. Maybe it's just because we live in Texas.
I like 4th of July, though.
It's so hot,
It's
bro.
fun. It's hot, but it's like...
The only thing you can do in Texas on 4th of July is do like a float.
You can float. You go to the lake. You go to a baseball game. You're laughing. I'm serious.
Stop trying to make baseball happen, bro.
It needs to happen, bro. No, because that's my thing about baseball, dude.
I hate all these old heads with the pitch clock, bro.
Every sport has like their holiday that they go all out on. NFL has Thanksgiving.
Yep.
NBA has Christmas.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Baseball, they play July 4th. They don't do shit for July 4th, man. Why are they not going all out? Why are they not playing all day on July 4th?
You know what they should do?
Dude, like...
You know what they should do? MLB, listen to me right now. July 4th. Anytime somebody gets a hit...
Fireworks.
Pop one of them bitches off, man.
Yeah.
Start playing the national anthem on repeat.
Dude, last year the fucking Cleveland Guardians played on 4th of July. Why are we fucking watching that, dude? Why? Why is that a thing?
Can I just say something? I am absolutely 100% A-okay with changing out the racist names.
That's
Why
fine.
are we picking the worst names possible to replace them? The Guardians, the Commanders.
Yeah.
That's short for commies.
What would you want for the Washington football team name? What would you want?
The Big Dicks.
Ooh.
Or the Red Wolves. Or just anything else than Commanders.
I like keeping the red in there for sure.
That'd
That'd be cool.
keep the maroon and the yellow.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine. The color scheme is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we're saying Commanders.
Yeah, it's mid. I don't like it.
Say the baseball team again?
The Guardians, Cleveland Guardians. Yeah.
What are we playing, Minecraft?
They're just really
Going
racist.
in the Ocean Temple? What is this?
Their old logo is really fucking racist. It was a red dude.
Super racist.
Yeah.
So I'm super cool with replacing it.
Yeah, that's cool. But
why not name them like the Goliaths?
yeah.
You know, the Cleveland Goliaths. Or the Cleveland Commanders.
Say you go to school.
Oh.
Say you go to school for like sports marketing, right? You're like the top of your class.
Who decides that?
It's got to be the marketing team, right? Or I mean, like the presidents or GM are involved too, obviously, and they're the final say. But
what does do the Guardians have a mascot? I mean, just how horseshit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It makes me sick to my stomach.
yeah, it's bad. I don't get it.
And you know what? They should have changed the color scheme.
No, I like that.
Yeah, no.
I like the maroon and gold, dude. That's cool.
The Commanders, you can keep that, but the fucking the Cleveland Indians, change that shit up. How many people got red and blue in their
That's
color
what I'm
scheme?
saying. I watched a Rockets game last night, which is completely out of left field because that's not a good game to watch.
You watch it on Streamies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dude, I'm like watching them. I'm like, are these the Houston Rockets? Are these the Atlanta Hawks? Are these the fucking like what? How many fucking red and yellow teams do we need in the NBA, dude?
You couldn't tell.
Dude, they look just like the Hawks for a second. Like, I don't know.
What's wrong with green? Yellow, purple,
Do some different shit, man.
turquoise.
Yeah. Do some different shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a brown team. I want a brown colored team.
brown and what? Brown and what?
Ooh, cyan.
What do you want this team to be
Brown and
named?
teal.
Because you can't just have a color scheme without a theme in mind. You see what I'm saying? The Brown Dolphins.
Aztecs. Oh, that's more racist too, isn't it? No, it's not. It's
No, you
Respectful.
definitely can't say that.
Aztecs.
Yeah,
That's respectful.
because the team is brown.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, they're red.
definitely can't say that, man. Man, you should be selling shoes for Kanye.
See this shot, man.
This is shot number 3, folks. I think we misnamed this podcast.
Heavily influenced.
Heavily influenced.
We need Justin back in here, man. Come here, Justin.
He's switching. He's switching the board.
Come on, man.
You know.
So on the way up here, I got an ESPN notification.
Why are you gonna pretend like you You weren't fazed by that. No.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I got an ESPN notification. Geno Smith got re-signed. You see that?
To the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Love that.
Did you see the contract?
No. To what? Give me the deets and I'll give you my
It's
live
bad.
reaction.
It's bad. You're going to hate it.
No, tell me.
3 years.
I'm not scared.
3 years.
Okay.
100 million.
How much guaranteed?
I don't know.
3 years, 100 million. Man.
Yeah.
33 million a year?
Yeah.
You know what?
Good for him.
Good for them. Good for them. The Seahawks. You know why? 3 years? That's not a big commitment.
If you want to tank for 3 years.
I'm just saying, I feel like he proved himself enough to lead this team for another 3 years.
Lead the team to what?
Do you think it's his fault they lost?
He's definitely not helping that much.
He's better than Russ.
Oh, which one? Which Russ? The Russ the year before, or the Russ from the Super Bowl years?
The Russ this year.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but Russ gave him two Super Bowls. If we're talking about that Russ, then it's different. But the Russ now, yeah.
I don't think you can accurately say that Russ took them to 2 Super Bowls. I think he was driving the car, but it was on cruise control.
I mean,
you
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
He had a really good roster, but in the team, at the end of the day, that's the most important position on the football team is the quarterback.
When Russell Wilson was the quarterback of the Seahawks, the most important position was all the defenders on the Legion of Boom.
He almost won an MVP.
He's never even come in second.
He's got like third.
That's my point.
That's a good.
He's never been that good.
Third place is good for a quarterback.
I'm just saying, this past year that Geno Smith had, and look it up at home if you don't believe me. Geno Smith had a better year than Russell Wilson ever had.
Is that true?
Made it up, but look it up. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're lying.
Call the fucking ginger guy a liar.
Yeah, you're a liar. Oh man. So Friday night, dude. Rolling Loud was going on. You know Rolling Loud?
See, I want to talk about live music just in general because you went and watched the
Division
DVSN concert. Yeah,
but I watched that.
You say
Cardi
Division
stream.
or DVSN?
It's Division. Yeah.
You don't say DVSN.
It's Division. Yeah.
What's that? What about the one artist whose name is 6LAKC?
It's Black, but it's I say 6 Lag.
6 Lag
because he sucks.
Fair enough.
But that Cardi concert, bro, man, he's the best performer of our generation.
Paul, sometimes I think you've played too much Fortnite.
Dude, you don't get it.
You know what I mean?
You don't get it, man.
You know what I mean, though?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Because it's like you're just too deep into it.
Into what?
The shits, you know.
The shit that I like?
You're lost in the sauce.
I'm sorry I have shit that I like
mean?
and I have hobbies and I have shit that I enjoy.
Anybody go at home right now.
We can pull it up.
And look up the Playboy Cardi set.
We could pull it up right
at
here.
Rolling
Let's
Loud.
do it. Let's pull it up.
It was not good.
Oh my God, it was so good.
He's screaming.
Yes, it was lit.
Pull it up. I dare ya.
I'm pulling it up. Is there sound on this?
Ain't nobody reacting in the crowd.
Oh, you're on drugs. You're lying.
Nobody's
lying.
Nobody's vibing.
No, you're lying, dude. It's the most lit crowd you'll find at any concert in the past 10 years.
This concert, they weren't as lit as Travis.
No, they were way more lit than Travis. They were 100 times more lit than Travis. I was there. You can't tell me. I was there.
You were not at this.
At Astroworld when you shit your pants, I was there. Motherfucker.
Don't mention that on the podcast.
I was there.
There's so many things you could talk about on the podcast, and me shitting my pants at Astroworld is not one of them. Look at that.
That's a new song.
Are we in the wide? Are we in the wide right now, Justin?
It's a brand new song. Hold on.
There's not a goddamn soul moving.
He played a brand new song.
Don't skip ahead. Yep, everybody just standing there.
No.
Everybody just
You're blind.
there.
You're blind. Watch.
I want everybody to see this live. This is breaking news. At most, we're getting a couple jiggles.
No, you're on drugs.
We're getting a couple jiggles.
Dude, can you not see, bro?
What is he saying right now, Paul?
Never too much. Never too much.
You won't win me over on this point.
Or what?
Never. See, here's the thing. When I make a comment, when I'm like, KD won't win a championship this year, you could prove me wrong. You know, you could save this Instagram reel for later. Okay. But when I talk about Playboy Cardi, my opinion will never change. Do you see what I'm saying?
Because you're,
do you see what I'm saying?
You can think whatever you want.
You can never prove me wrong.
You can think whatever you want.
I'm
man.
Anthony
like,
Fantano right now.
He likes Cardi.
Does he?
Yeah. The last album's really
That's
good.
why you like Cardi.
I like Cardi from the jump.
You're a follower.
You can look at my fucking
You're
Spotify,
an Indian,
man. You can look
not
at
a chief.
Check my tweets.
You know what I mean?
Check my tweets. Go to 2016. You can check them.
We appreciate you guys for listening to us for at least a month and some change, episode 5. So we thank you for joining us for the Slightly Influenced podcast.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. We're getting more and more influenced along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty soon we're going to have to change the name of this thing to Heavily Influenced.
Oof.
Woo! Can't wait for that day. Anyways, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. We need everybody. We're getting there. Go ahead and enter into the jersey giveaway. Look at our Instagram if you haven't recently. Anyways, this is signing off. This is Austin. Paul P. And remember, get slightly influenced along the way.